Akash Inti, your favorite reflection of you. At the gym right now, and I'm leaving after a beautiful, beautiful Ashtanga yoga class. It's funny because after the class itself, I was in the locker room, and this gym they have like towels and stuff on the racks. So I get undressed and completely naked, and I am looking for a towel. So first row of towels, nothing there. I'm like, all right, cool. Still completely naked walking by. Next row of towels, nothing there. I'm like, all right, cool, fine, whatever. Third row of towels, nothing there. Walk all the way down, maybe about like 50 yards, 80 yards or so, and there's no towels in sight. So all of a sudden, the whole time I was like, okay, cool. I'm naked, no big deal. I'll go to the next one, I'll find it, blah, blah, blah. Bam, but all of a sudden, it was like after that there was no towels, that I noticed within myself, I was like, wow. Yeah, I was comfortable this whole time being naked, but at some point there came a time where I wasn't comfortable. And so it's interesting because, I mean, that's obviously physical naked, but there's also like the mental, emotional, spiritual nakedness. In other words, when we are kind of being completely vulnerable, and yeah, I was in a gym locker room. It's not like I'm gonna be attacked or assaulted by someone. But then again, who knows? Because that would be the best time to attack and assault someone. But in all seriousness, it's important to recognize within ourselves, when are we okay being completely emotional or being completely vulnerable with someone. And really that someone is always ourselves. In the example that I was talking about earlier, it wasn't like there was gonna be anyone like filming or anything like that. And even if there was, or like, what does it matter? You know, the only person that we're uncomfortable with or vulnerable with, or uncomfortable being vulnerable with, is really ourselves. And so it gave me a huge understanding within myself of like, wow, when am I not comfortable with myself? What are the ways in which, yeah, maybe I'm comfortable with myself in certain ways. Maybe it's in self-expression or in front of an audience or in front of an absolutely beautiful girl. But maybe there's certain times when I'm not. And how can I recognize these more? How can I bring more awareness to, right there, yeah, that's where I'm uncomfortable. Because it's not necessarily always as obvious. It's funny because we become self-conscious is really this is what I've noticed in myself, is that I'll become self-conscious of a situation automatically, all of a sudden in like a moment, when the whole time before it was not self-conscious. I was like, all right, cool, whatever, no big deal. And then all of a sudden I became self-conscious. And in many ways, this could be in terms of finances as well. This could be in terms of really anything, relationships, etc. Is that there comes a time that we just become self-conscious. We become aware that something is in a specific way, or that we're in a particular condition. And all of a sudden, for some reason, that awareness triggers us to maybe feel fearful or maybe feel something. And where's that feeling that we're feeling coming from? Because a lot of the feelings that we have are kind of programs. One of the things I've been exploring more and more is this idea of complex emotions. And the idea of complex emotions being that combining two emotions together and putting them together almost like a flavor, right? So the idea of like, I don't know, maybe of like sadness and anger. That's a complex emotion. It's like let me see if I can do it. I can't do it right now. I'm working on my whole getting into a specific emotion just like that. But the idea of just becoming more real, recognizing, why are we not becoming real? When do we become self-conscious? When should we just let go and experience life for what it is? Because at the end of the day, we don't even know what'll happen. We don't know where this life takes us, and we don't know what that moment of being vulnerable, what that might unlock in others. What might that demonstrate to another person? What might that elevate in another? Because I found In order for us to go without, we must go within. In other words, to be able to lose it all and be okay, we must go within. Keep up, thrive, stay sexy.